trainee number one.
Holy crap.
I'm the Mack and his Monster Mack, and I'm here with my hetero life mate, my best friend, my tag team partner for eternity.
For eternity? God damn, dude. I
Never
can't,
gonna end,
I can't get
baby.
away. I can't
It's
get away
never gonna
ever,
end.
even after death.
And we are Mack Attack, and we're here with the Mack Cast. Can you believe it? It's back.
Holy crap,
After
dude.
4 or 5 months.
Did you say
Maybe
4 or 5
years.
months?
Yes, sir. It's been a little while. I
Dog,
know.
it's been like
Unbelievable.
8 years since we've done a podcast.
8 years?
I think the last episode was with who killed it? Who killed the Mack Cast?
I think it was the on-aired episode with Todd Graham.
No, that couldn't have been it. Maybe it
That
was.
the on-aired
Todd
episode,
Graham, you
yeah.
killed the Mack Cast. How dare you?
Unofficially, it's right though. It wasn't completely your fault, or maybe it was. I don't know.
Who knows?
At this
Who
point.
knows? Who knows? Mac,
But we're back. That's what's important. Training number one.
what the hell is up, buddy?
I am doing fine. My back hurts. My knee hurts. My neck hurts. And but that's all right because we're turning it all around because I'm going on the all Mac diet. Training number one.
I don't know what that means. You're only gonna eat like Big Macs and shit, or what does that
Absolutely.
mean?
It's a Big Mac a day with lots of exercise. We're gonna get into some DDP yoga because we gotta get fit and in shape and back in ring gear.
Ring gear? I
we
think
got
you're
an
wearing
upcoming
ring
match.
gear right now. I
am.
think
I gotta fit in it though. You know what I mean? This is
Yeah,
just
yeah.
A portion of the ring gear. You know what I mean?
it's a piece of the ring gear.
Looking mighty good on me. You know what I mean?
I can't lie. You look spectacular.
Thank you.
Mac,
That's
what
what
the
I
hell are
wanna
we
hear.
doing here? Why are we even? First off, where are we?
We're in the Mac Castle.
This is not the same Mac Castle.
It was the Mac Mansion before.
Oh, now we're in the
Training
Mac
number one.
Castle.
Now
Is
we're
this
in the
mine?
Mac Castle.
Is this my
upgraded.
place?
I live in your basement. Absolutely, training number one. Yeah, thanks for the spot, though. By the
Of
way.
course, buddy, of course. But what we want to do here today, Mac, we brought the Mack Cast back specifically.
For the fans?
Nope.
For the profit?
I mean, it's always for the profit, right? But nope, that's not it either. We brought it back specifically to shit all over ourselves.
Oh, I thought it was to push merchandise sales. Training number one.
Also a great idea. We should definitely push some merch. By the way, ProWrestlingTees.com/MackCast.
Absolutely. Some of the hottest gear in independent pro wrestling. I'm gonna say it.
We got some dope shirts. I mean,
It is
we
pretty
had dope
dope.
shirts before people had dope shirts. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, and you can find it on some kind of logo on the bottom of the screen.
Definitely some kind of logo on the bottom of the screen. But Mac, we are here today to talk about our 3 least favorite matches
Good
we
God.
had in our wrestling career. And we're going to go a little bit. I thought about it before. I'm like, maybe we're going to do 3 different tag team matches.
Yeah.
Nope. F that noise. We're going to go singles Monster Mack match.
Hell yeah.
Singles trainee match.
Hell yeah.
And then a Mack Attack match to boot.
We got the full package for you, training number one.
I always have the full package, baby.
Originally, I was like, maybe we should go with most memorable favorite matches. You know,
No, people don't like positivity and happy and favorite.
We need to
They
keep
want to
it
see the
real
bullshit.
negative.
They
Yeah.
want to hear the stories
Hey,
behind the
absolutely.
garbage.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we're here to give it to you, Mac. And I mean, we're a little more upgraded than we used to be. I don't know if you noticed my
Oh, the
fancy new microphone.
I definitely noticed because I don't have one.
We got a cool ass TV that's gonna play the clips for us. I got a little soundboard here. That's mostly just for show.
Yeah,
I mean, the soundboard works, but I don't really have to do too much.
yeah. Quit bragging about the Mac Studios.
Sorry.
Get it.
The
It's
Mac
upgraded.
Studios in the trainee castle or whatever the hell you called
It's
it.
2025 for goodness sake.
Yeah, we
Goodness
should
sake.
have this stuff, right?
Absolutely.
Bought the shit on Amazon.
I'm just glad you own this stuff. You know what I mean?
All right, so which match do you want to start with, dude?
I think
Because
we're gonna go with yours because
we're gonna go with mine.
We're gonna try to push off my least favorite matches as much as possible because I thought it would be buried deep in the Mac vault, never to be seen again. But then you came up with this idea, so
Yeah, dude, but like,
I don't know, guy.
so you say that, right? But then my match that I'm about to show is so deep in the Mac vault that we didn't even have it.
5-star wrestling.
I had to
classic.
find this shit on YouTube,
Yeah.
and so we're gonna pull it up, Mac. And this first match that we're gonna watch and talk about is NWW Extreme
Yeah.
Trainee number 1 versus El Diablo. Now let me talk to you about something.
El Diablo.
Let me tell you something, brother. Every other match I had at NWW or we had at NWW, I loved.
Yeah.
I had a great time at NWW.
Fun promotion, definitely. Always kept it hot.
Those outdoor pavilion shows where like Troop would have like a spaghetti dinner for us in the basement after the show and shit.
That's the payday.
No, I got paid still. You didn't get paid?
That was the bonus.
The bonus of the payday. I'm with it. All right. This show, for whatever reason, I was booked in a singles match. You were hurt.
Where the hell was I?
You
Where
were
was
hurt.
I?
I think it was when you hurt your knee.
Oh, my knee hurts
after
now
your
you
knee
mention
surgery.
It. Yeah.
And I got put in this straight up shenanigan.
Yeah, I bet you love them, right?
No, I don't, Mac. And let me tell you right now, I haven't watched this match much.
Yeah.
And I never planned on watching this match much.
Well, we're watching it today for you Macamaniacs out there.
All right, so let's. Before we get started, you want to do a little shotski or
A little shotski,
a little French wine
I got
shotski?
some French wine poured in the
Come
shot
underneath.
glass to the Mack Cast,
Clang.
baby. Here it goes. Taking it raw.
Ooh, that's got a good nose
Oh,
to it.
good God. I'm not going raw with that one.
He tried to go raw, folks, and ooh, baby, I like it raw, but he apparently does not.
No, sit right now.
Chase it with that Diet Conk.
Oh,
Chugging
yeah.
that shit.
I'm ready, baby.
You ready?
For one of your least favorite matches, I got lots of questions.
You got
lots of questions for you.
All right, man, we're hitting play.
Man, why is this your least favorite match?
Have you seen it?
Not in a while. Been
Yeah,
quite some time.
It's terrible.
You
That-
definitely
that's
told
why.
me about it.
That's why it's my least favorite match, because it's awful.
No, you and Fire Train, what's his name?
El Fire Train. El Diablo? Is that what it
El
was?
Diablo, I believe so.
I don't know. We're about to see it on the graphics, so.
No, you and him, not the best of friends, let's just say, to begin with, right?
I mean, I get along with him great, man. I wasn't the one trying to fight him in the locker room. That was you.
That had nothing to do with me. I don't know what you're talking about. I was defending your honor, Trainee number one.
You may have been defending my honor, but.
Sure was.
So we're going to start this clip off here, Mac, with apparently Chad Epic, and I think that guy cosplays Thor and Triple H.
Thor guy,
Yeah, he cosplays Thor and Triple H.
Because he kind of resembles a little bit of Thor and Triple H, a little mix of it.
Yeah. I mean, I get that's why he does it. You can't. I mean, I guess you can cosplay people that you don't
A little
know.
of both, yeah.
Yeah, what the hell, man? Where did I start this clip? Here we go. El Firestorm. I said
Yeah,
El
yeah,
Diablo,
I said-
not the name.
He looks like an El Diablo, if you ask me.
Talking a little bit of Trish Ash to the camera, Mac, and he's coming in hot. I want to tell you right now.
Yeah.
I rolled up to this show with Mike Montero and I think maybe Ricky Medeiros or Jason Devine.
Right.
And they sat in the crowd and watched the show. And instead of wrestling maybe one of those two guys, I walked in and Troop's like, "You got Diablo today, 5 minutes, kid," or whatever. And he punched me in the shoulder. And then he just fucking moved on.
That's how you knew it was going to be a good night.
I was like, yeah.
So you went traveling with the boys, hoping that you would wrestle one of the boys.
I mean, that's always kind of the hope, right?
Yeah.
You hope that you're going to wrestle one of your friends.
Best case scenario.
Especially in these wild card, like, who the hell am I going to wrestle at this shows?
Worst case scenario.
El Diablo.
El Diablo.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. El Firestormo. L-O-O-O-O. Here I come, Mac. I can hear the music. It's echoing through.
It's blaring, baby.
Echoing through the arena. And I cannot imagine what's going through my mind at this point, because I know what's going through my mind right now. And what's going through my mind right now is, God damn it, I don't want to watch this match. It's going to make me upset and,
I'm
hate
guessing
myself.
It was,
I don't.
God damn it, I don't want to wrestle in this match.
And here I am, Monster Mack Train number 1. Monster spelt rack Train. Also, I mean, Train is spelled right, but my name is Trainee number 1. I'm in the crowd. I'm high-fiving random people.
Felt like the Sir Mix-a-Lot song with the monster. Not quite right, Trainee number 1, but nonetheless, you are fired up. Always showing the fans some love, getting in the crowd, getting as many high fives as possible.
Right now, you know why I'm so amped up in this spot right here?
Because this is going to be your favorite part of the match.
This is going to be my favorite part of the match, yeah.
That's what I assumed. There you are. You're like, oh, God. Not going to enjoy this
Telling
one.
the camera right now already, like, meh. I'm surprised I didn't wear my bad luck shorts on this show.
You got bad luck shorts.
There's no way you didn't know that already.
I knew that. But tell the fans, I got to pretend like I don't know.
I have
so
multiple
they know.
pairs of very similar gear.
Yeah.
And one of those pairs is like a pleather.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, the first like 3 matches I had in him fucking sucked.
No good.
And then every time I seen myself like with my name written next to somebody I thought was not gonna be good.
Whenever you're in an El Diablo situation.
Right, whenever I was in an El Firestorm situation, I'd pop on them the bad luck shorts, and we'd get to working, my friend.
No, I'm guessing that El Firestorm wanted to do lucha. Is that how he called the match?
Do you know this story already, or are you just making that up?
I know a little about it. I know the man loves lucha. He's been in a few different gimmicks, and anytime I wrestled him, he goes, "Let's do lucha."
All right,
tonight,
so
baby.
to clear this up for folks, I don't know, 6 months before this?
Yeah.
There was almost a physical altercation with this fellow in the locker room after a match, and I hadn't seen him for those 6 months after it happened. I hadn't seen him. I rolled in. I got told by Troop that I was wrestling Firestorm, and when I talked to him before the match, and I was like, "Hey man, what's up with wrestling?" He looked at me and he was like,
And here it is. You see it on full display here. You just did some kind of hip toss. You barely touched him in lucha style.
That was for sure a lucha style hip toss. Am I not wearing a singlet under my gear? What's going on here? I'm just loosey goosey shorts and a top.
El Fire Train. I'm guessing he called most of this match.
So once I found out what was happening, and when I was trying to convey what I wanted to do to him.
A little structure.
A little structure, a little just talking about it. He, I don't want to say said no, but he was more confused.
He said, "I don't think so, kid. We're doing lucha tonight."
More like no habla. You know what I mean?
You saying he didn't speak English?
I'm saying he didn't speak whatever I was talking to him.
I'm pretty sure he speaks English.
I don't know. From watching this match, I'm not really sure I can agree. I mean, nothing awful so far, but, like, nothing good either. Oh, now here we are. right into the heat. Right into the heat. I'm getting beat up. Oh, big reverse.
Reverse the whip. Oh, lucha, baby.
You know me, Mac. I love to throw those arm drags.
I'm guessing he was like, "Let me do some lucha. You hit me with the drags."
You
see that lucha roll, right?
I mean, I seen something. I don't know if I would call it a lucha roll. What am I doing here? I'm going up, baby.
Oh, you know what that means.
That means I'm going to miss whatever this is going to be.
That is the Monster Mack Training School 101. If you call you're going up, you're most likely going to miss. Was that a flying elbow drop?
Was a flying elbow drop. Sweet looking elbow. If I would have hit that, I think it might have been over.
It would have been well executed.
I cannot imagine what is good. I haven't watched this match since it happened. This is got to be, when did you get hurt?
2013, maybe?
14, maybe?
14? Yeah, around that time.
So I cannot imagine. Oh, man.
Firestorm seems pretty happy with himself so far.
He's doing a great job. He's kicking my ass. I gotta be amped up if I was him, too.
I'm assuming that's how he wanted it to go in the back.
Oh, big back rake from Firestorm. Oh, look at me. I'm not having a good time at all, Mac.
Oh, fighting back a little bit. Oh, the cheap rake to the
poke
eye,
to the
right
eye.
in front of the referee.
What a real piece of shit, right?
Piece of garbage.
Sorry. No, it's a Mack Cast. I can say whatever I want. Kicked me in the back, Mac. 2 times.
Not really going your way. Not the trainee structure that we see in your normal matches.
Man, I don't know. I don't know if this was a good idea anymore. I'm getting real upset watching this shit.
So what was it training with? Did you kind of in the back, you're like, yeah, let's do it your way. I don't want to deal with the aggravation here.
Yeah. I didn't want him to think that we were still, like, angry at him or, like... And I was just like, cool, man. I was going...
Which would have been a sweet
leg lariat. For sure would have been a leg lariat, yeah. I don't know if
Lucha roll.
A little Tough Daddy roll there. Hit me with the old Tough Daddy roll.
Tough stuff.
Well, he exploded off of me on that kick out. Just blew up. Oh, man. Yeah, no, so I just didn't want to, like, I didn't want to have a weird issue. I didn't want to fight during the match. I'm like, if this old dude tries to fight me during this match, like, I'm like, I don't know, dude. Like, so I'm gonna go with the flow. I'm gonna do what he wants.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a weird underhook, one-armed butterfly suplex multiple times, apparently.
Taking the lead.
Here we go. We're going for the 3 amigos, and I'm just, look at me.
Let's see it. Let's see the little dance. He got to do it.
He's got to do that. Are we doing it? No.
Perfect missed opportunity for the dance, but you got another lucha roll instead.
Worst part about this, Mac, is the show before this. I had a singles match with Eric Dillon.
Yeah.
And we, and the match was real okay, but the crowd was into it, so it was hot, and it was like a good-ass match. And at this show, Steve Ricard was there, and after my match, he just looked at me like,
"Here you go, slip the slam."
Ricard gave me the old, what happened there, big guy?
I don't know, dude.
Oh, eat the buckle.
There it is. Is that the
I'm dead. This is
cutter?
going to be the finish. I'm 100% dead.
The fans wanted to see a
There it
hot
is.
Training Number 1 comeback, but
Yeah, what did they
it's
get
snuffed.
instead? They got Trainee doing the J.O.B.
Snuffed
I'm not
by
even wearing a
Firestorm.
singlet. I'm so confused about, did I lose my singlet? Where's my singlet?
Hey, who's the hot baby face in this match, Training Number 1? Because I thought
Clearly
it
El
was you.
Diablo. No, it's El Diablo.
Clearly.
Very clearly, it's El Diablo.
It's El Diablo with Training Number 1 taking the big L.
And that
Now
was-
he's
it's like-
disgracing you, trying to rip that mask off. I bet you're not going to have
I'm
that
getting
shit.
the fuck out of here. That's what I'm doing. Well, he tried to untie my mask too. Get out of here, what's his name? I don't even remember his name.
Firestormo.
El Firestormo. El Stormo.
Insert gimmick here.
Mac, that match was probably 6 of the worst minutes of my life. And
Yeah,
I'm
well, you think
so
that was
glad.
bad.
I'm so glad I got to share that with you folks. What did you think about it?
I thought it was pretty good. You know what I mean?
You thought it was pretty
I
good.
thought you made the best of the situation.
I
you know
didn't.
what
I did
mean?
not make the best of
You
the
could have
situation.
added a little more.
I for
bing,
sure
bing,
could have
bing,
had
bing.
some
Had
more
the fans
fire.
going hot, but you know.
I for sure could have tried more, but I feel like I was phoning it in because I did not want to do that, man.
Absolutely Training Number 1, but a few months before that, I threatened to hit him with the chair in the backstage because there was some kind of altercation.
Is that what happened? I don't think that's what
I
happened.
had a chair and I
He
was
had a
yelling.
chair. He had the chair.
Someone had a chair. I don't know.
He had a chair. There was a bunch of yelling. Chris Cruz was there, ready to strike. I remember that as well. You have any?
Cruz is always ready to strike on the little
well,
side.
yeah, that's
You know
true.
what I mean?
Yeah. Do you have
Any altercation.
any
I have.
questions about that match, or you understand
No,
why?
I understand.
You understand why I hate that match, right?
I understand why you hate it, but I understand that, you might have not. You could have added a little bang, 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 got your voice in there a little more, and added a little flair. Because it doesn't seem like you got the fans too hot for that one.
I wasn't
know what I mean?
trying. I wasn't trying to get the fans hot for it. I was
So,
just
you
trying
know-
to get through it and go
Exactly.
go home.
You played the protocol, and you avoided some situations. So can I really fault you that much? Not exactly a wrestling
I felt
Mack classic, but
oh yeah, definitely not a Mack classic. I remember afterwards where Steve Ricard was like,
yeah. What, he gave you a hard time about it?
yeah, big time.
You threw down the jabroni card for that one.
Yeah, I was for sure green. I was Jabroni Jones out there that night, and
Yo.
Ricard was like, he said something, and he was like, "Do you think anybody could have had a better match with him?" And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, nobody here. And he's like, "You think Mike Bennett could have had a better match with him?" I was like, "Well, I mean, probably, but like."
You were the best person out of the whole locker room to have the match with him.
That evening, probably, yeah. But I can't understand.
According to the words of Yankee Pro Wrestler, Top Rope Promotions promoter Steve Ricard.
No, that is the opposite of what Ricard was saying. He was shitting all over my house.
Oh, I thought he was saying you were the guy to have the match with him.
No.
decided
He
to
was
throw
saying
the
like,
jabroni card down.
you J. Brown Jones did out there, dude, and
Yeah.
it was not good.
Not good at all. And that's why it's one of your least favorite matches.
No,
Training
it is
Number
my
One.
least favorite match.
Of
It's
all
not
time.
one. It's not one of my least favorites. It is literally my least favorite match of all time.
Well, I don't know. I think you might have you topped on this.
Well,
on the
yeah,
least
you might have
favorite
me
match.
topped because your best matches are like my mediocre match.
Hey now. Edit that out.
No, we're leaving that in. It's the Mack Cast,
That part
baby.
out. So, anyways, we're about to witness something that I was hoping would be buried deep in the Mack vault, never to be seen again, locked away for eternity, but it seemed to have risen. Training Mode. Who unlocked it?
has
from the Mack vault?
risen.
Who unlocked it? It was you.
Yeah, it was me. This whole thing was my idea. You already said that like 3 times.
Because we're about to witness my least favorite match, which is wrestling Steve Savage, Monster Mack versus Steve Savage in a singles match. And it's for what?
Are you asking me the name?
That's why I'm shoving my
Are you
mic in
asking
your
me the
face.
name of the promotion?
Absolutely. I don't know. You think I remember?
I honestly, I can't recall what the RCW maybe?
Steve Savage Wrestling. Anytime that we
I
wrestled.
think it was a revolutionary.
Oh.
No, it was probably good
Oh,
that you
you're
asked
onto
me, right?
something. You're
It's probably
onto
good that you
something.
asked me because I have the answer.
Yes.
I think it was Revolution Championship Wrestling or
That's the answer.
something like that.
And ain't nobody gonna deny it. I'll tell you that right now, Trainer number one.
Now let's set the stage, Mac, for these people at this show for this match.
First of all, anytime you wrestle for Steve Savage, we know we're in for some kind of shenanigans.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We were kind of green boys at the time. We were taking
Maybe you
anything we
were.
could.
Maybe you were a green boy at the time.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
No, so this is probably 2009.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because it's 2025. What
Whoa,
year are we?
hey
in?
now.
16 years ago? Wow,
Good
that's
God.
wild, man. So it's 2009. Steve Savage books us for a show. It's outside of a bar
Yeah.
in like the parking lot area.
So we know that like Steve Savage show is just a
dick
mess
around show.
A mess around.
Yeah. We're not there to.
I say a mess around show because I didn't want to say a fuck around show.
Yeah, I said dick around. You said
But he
fuck
says
around.
stick around, so
So
I
it's
guess I
okay.
can
We're
say
letting it fly. Well, the expletives are gonna fly on this episode, baby.
It's a fuck around show, and they had a bar at the show because it was outdoor,
Right.
in front of a bar.
I remember you were like eating Jello shots in your
Jell-O
mask
shots, and apparently,
before the show.
Yeah. And apparently the Jell-O shots were a little stronger than I thought.
Right. And they're a little stronger than everybody thought because this show, Mac,
Yeah.
got shut down by the police. The cops
right.
rolled up. The cops rolled up,
Trainee.
shut the show down. What are we having? A little French? You pouring me up some
We're
French
gonna
wine?
have to pour
yeah,
some French
you
wine.
pour it up. I'll set
the stage.
I'll set the
please,
stage
'cause
for
I'm,
the folks.
I'm gonna need this shot for this least favorite match for sure, because it's been about 15 plus years since I watched this.
Dog, this
bad
match
boy.
it's probably my favorite match of yours.
No.
If I'm being honest, it's so bad it's good, and it's so good that it's bad. You know what I'm saying?
I haven't watched it in a very long time.
So we're at a bar. We're in Rhode Island.
I hope so, man.
The cops get called.
Yeah.
The show gets shut down because I think is it end of your match? No, it's the end of my match, right? That happened on this show. That like a bunch of like independent wrestlers who were just standing outside were like shouting us out and then beating up the actual idiots that were on the show.
It seemed like there was more indie guys in the crowd than there was
On the
fan
actual
members.
show, yeah.
There was a few bar goers, maybe a few friends and family, you know what I mean?
This evening, I was in a
Around.
three-way dance where one of the wrestlers, I'm not going to say any names, Joey Bleaks,
Yeah.
but one of the wrestlers paid the promoter to go over in the match,
She sure did.
but not realizing that the other person in the match, Scotty Jive, my friend, and the referee of the match, Trevor. Who would think?
Insert that quick clip right now. Or maybe not, I don't know.
Yeah, we can if you want. You want to insert the clip? Let's go insert the clip to the fake finish. Scotty Jive pinning me real quick, even though Joey Bleaks was supposed to win.
Yeah. So Joey Bleaks pays the promoter, right, to go over.
The promoter at the time was Steve Savage and I think Fat Jordan.
Yeah, I believe so.
Fat Jordan was running the show. I'm not really sure how that happened, but yep.
So,
Slips him a 20 spot, maybe more.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm just guessing $20 because like
hey, that was a lot of money back then.
that's a lot of money now. I'll take $20 right now, dog.
Bang, bang, boom. Scotty Jive goes over thanks to the help of you, my friend.
Scotty Jive wins the RCW Interstate Championship, which then later becomes the Reunion Wrestling Heavyweight Championship belt because that belt came home with us,
the
baby.
cops are there, you know. That's time to raid the place, you know.
Cops were there. We left, and then we got pulled over. Do you remember that?
Yeah,
We got pulled over on the way home, and little Steve thought he was going to jail.
Did he have warrants?
He had a warrant, but we were in Rhode Island, not Massachusetts,
Well,
so
we
he
were
didn't
in
go to
Mass,
jail.
You know what I mean? So it was like, hey, yo, dude, we just came from a wrestling show where there was cops at the wrestling show.
The cop's
We
like, oh,
couldn't
you
get away
guys,
from the
you
cops."
guys were at that show? We're like, yeah. He's like, if I open your trunk, what am I going to find?
Yeah, what?
I was like, sweaty wrestling gear, dog. I don't know what to tell you.
The sweatiest of
The sweatiest of gear. All right.
We were
all right.
outside in the sun.
So now that we've set the we've set the scene,
Yeah, I'm
let's
all-
take a look at this match, dude.
Oh, God. I'm keep in mind I'm all Jell-O shotted up. I had Jell-O sticking out of the teeth of my mask. Who's coming out first? Is it
It's
me?
you. Yeah, it's you. I can hear the I'm gonna play. You can't. I'm wearing headphones right now.
Here I come, wearing Creeper's gear, Creeper's old gear.
Oh, shit. You are wearing Creeper's old gear.
Them tights got passed around generation to generation.
Now, my least favorite part about the gear you're wearing, Mac, is gotta be the stupid fucking MMA gloves.
No,
That you wear. Hey, Crandrew in the house.
MMA gloves, I thought were the hot item at the time. I was so happy to get me a pair of MMA gloves, training number one. I thought I was looking a badass, if you ask me.
And I'm asking you right now.
Yeah.
When you wore those MMA gloves, what did I say? What did I think of those
He probably
MMA
called me a
gloves?
silly asshole. He said, dude, you should stop wearing MMA gloves.
Especially
But,
since you don't even you can't even throw a punch, dog.
I'm like, what? I'm like, Vader wears them gloves, baby. He messes people
No,
up
Vader
with
did
them
not have
gloves.
MMA. He had different kind of.
Oof. That's what I was about to do to Steve Savage.
But it
But-
turns out that's not what happened.
No.
Is that Dave Oliveira doing ring announcing?
It looks like it is. Dave
Oh,
Oliver
shit.
doing
Dave
some ring
Oliver
announcing.
out here.
You see, the thing is, with these MMA gloves, they kind of spoiled the whole match to him.
Did they?
Because Steve Savage, in fact, also had a pair of MMA gloves.
No
himself.
way.
He
Steve
sure did.
Savage, another jabroni, also wearing jabroni gloves.
Had jabroni wearing them MMA gloves. What the hell was he thinking? You know what I mean? Brickhouse Baker told me personally that the MMA gloves was a jabroni look.
Did he tell you that personally, or was he talking to another kid?
He was talking to another
and
kid.
it was after you had already stopped wearing
It was
the
after
gloves.
you warned me multiple times
To
not
stop
to wear
wearing the
MMA
gloves.
gloves.
Yeah.
He told another guy in the locker room that the MMA gloves is a jabroni look, and I thought it was okay. I was
Hold
like,
on,
oh,
Steve
man.
Savage
I
coming out
messed
the
up.
chicken hunting.
Is that it?
Yeah, he's coming out the chicken hunting.
He's me talking my classic trash. Absolutely.
I'm talking trash. I think I just said Steve Savage wasn't a juggalo.
Not down with the clown, training them one claims.
I mean, training number one's right, I'm sure. Most of the time.
No, it seems like we're going to be ready. Now, if you peep out Steve Savage, he has a sweet pair of MMA gloves himself. So what is this match going to turn into?
I'm hoping it's going to turn into a straight-up MMA brawl between you two
Well,
boys.
I'm wearing MMA gloves. Steve Savage is wearing MMA gloves. What else to turn this competition into
Here comes the
sweet
real
MMA?
question. How come I wasn't over there talking with you guys to make sure that this didn't happen?
Whoa, sweet T-Pants in the ring. Referee
Yeah, relax.
Trevor
All right, we seen him in the clip real quick. It's
patting me down, make sure I have no weapons.
clearly Trevor's pants are too big for him.
I don't need no weapons when I'm gripping them sweet MMA gloves. Look, I'm ready for action.
You're
Jay
pounding
number
on your
one.
chest and you're not playing around.
I'm ready for action. Also, a little intoxicated from the Jello shots. Not in the right mindset.
I think you drink a
Considering-
beer during the match too.
I might have, but considering we're both wearing MMA gloves, and we thought, hey, you know, it would be a good spot if we do some MMA spots.
Yeah, I mean, this is how I see most UFC fights start. You're like this
You'll
lock up to the corner. Yeah, for sure. That's a straight up MMA masked Mack asshole.
May I add that I'm looking mighty sexy in
You are looking slender. I'll tell you that, dude.
best shape of my life.
What's that?
That was an MMA kick, you know.
Oh, double leg takedown. Oh,
Almost had him. I'm piecing him up, training him one.
this is already way better than my Spanish Dave match.
Look at that. Ground and pound right there. I got him where I want him.
Mac, there's only one spot in this match that I give a shit about, and you already know what it is.
I believe the fan reaction to this show, according to the other wrestlers that were in the crowd, was that they thought I was just playing around.
There's I don't know if
thought I was
it's during
just
this
joking
match
around.
or during our match where they were literally like, well, that's Mack Attack. They're just messing around.
Well, we were in a sense, but I was also trying to have a serious pro wrestling /
You were.
MMA.
You were
competition here.
trying to have that match. Oh, what's about to happen right now?
What is he gonna do?
Oh, the
It's going down
headbutt
low,
to the
training
dong.
one.
I don't even understand what that. It's kind of confusing, but
No, I'm asking for your help here.
I'm telling you to get the hell out of here,
I need
dog.
your assistance.
I think I already wrestled.
Spoiler alert, training number 1. That is not the first dong shot in this match.
No, it's definitely the first dong shot in the match, but it's
No.
not the last.
That's not the last, but it is the first. That's
Yes,
what I
yes.
was trying to say.
That's not what you said.
Shabba, shabba, shabba.
A little reversal.
Where's the whip? Here I come.
Boom.
Big, strong, flying
Oh.
elbow. A little too much on that one.
A little too much pepper on that steak, Mac. He almost took a ride.
I'm selling the schlong area. The cock and balls training.
You still selling it?
Still
Look
selling
at those
it.
little baby punches you would.
Oh.
Oh, man.
I
Hey,
enjoy
by the
it.
way, did you know that Steve Savage is currently in a beef with Jason Knight from ECW?
I did not know.
Like a
that.
real-life beef? Yeah,
A
yeah.
current beef?
Like a current real-life beef with the sexiest man alive, Jason from ECW.
Damn. What's that about?
Mostly, I don't know, Steve Savage being a shitbag. And
Well, never mind that shit, training one, because I'm going up on the very top rope.
Jeez,
That's a
what-
rare one. Here I go.
this is that
with
old
the-
school.
Oh.
Oh, you still almost got it, if I'm being honest.
Almost nailed it. Steve Savage with the rolling. You don't see that too often. Most of the guys sometimes accidentally roll the other way.
Good thing he had those. Oh, double.
What was that?
It seems to be a double foot stomp to the ribs, but like a little.
Steve Savage wearing his long legs today with that double stomp. There it is, the MMA style.
Let's get you in the crossface, Mac. You look like you're ready to go. It's tap out
If
time.
you look, I'm all taped up.
It's
too
tap out
under them
time,
drugs.
baby.
I am not going to tap to this. Hit me with the crippler crossface.
How do you? And you somehow turned that into a pin. I literally have no idea how you did that.
Fantastic, huh?
I've never seen you that flexible in my
Very
life.
impressive, huh, Train number 1?
I am.
Oh! Missing the spinning back fist.
He missed the spinning back fist.
And then you see, that's my opportunity to hit him with some leg
You gotta
kicks.
jump on the opportunity,
You gotta
dog.
work the legs. Here it is. Oh! Beautiful, fantastic neck breaker. Finally, a wrestling move in this match.
One way to call it. That is a beautiful, fantastic neck breaker.
Yeah, absolutely.
All the stars in the crowd. You can see, I don't know, Mike Bennett,
Right.
Nero.
You see me poking him in the eyes. Trainee.
I'm sorry, Vinny.
This one
Vinny
is for this
Marcellio.
match to get a little better than this.
Yeah,
For
I
it
mean,
to pick up a little bit, maybe.
I was gonna save this for the next one, but I'll take it.
Oh! That French wine. Oh, goodness.
You're in so much pain that you were clapping.
Trying to get the fan support. I need it right now.
Back in that cross face.
You know,
kind of.
I think the problem was that I don't know too much about MMA.
Yeah, turns out you shouldn't wear MMA gloves if you don't know how to.
No, not at all. You see me trying to get them leg kicks in.
I almost just said a bunch of F words at you, but I didn't.
What, multiple F words?
Multiple F words.
Save that for later, baby. No, is this the heat?
I'm not really sure
What
what's
are
going
we
on
in?
here, but I just know. Oh, I'm taking off is what I'm doing.
You don't want none of that, Steve Savage.
Well, I mean, come on, man.
He's gonna pepper you up with them gloves.
Is that what's gonna happen?
Yeah.
Is
You
that
see
what
it?
you think's gonna happen?
You've seen the power of the spinning back fist. What is going
we got
on
a little,
here?
we got a little hesitation.
A little bit of standoff. Oh!
What the? I have never seen you do that ever, and now you're
I
riding the top
am in
rope.
trouble now.
Now you're in the top rope, dude.
I'm rocking and reeling. I told you about the crotch
Reeling
shots.
and rolling. Look, you get your feet in the proper place, and then you just fall over.
That's a hot cement down at the ground over here. I need support. That lady is not having it.
Clearly
I need
concrete.
her.
She did not want to help you, dude.
I need her tender loving care training number 1.
That TLC, and it's not for you. It's
she
for
was
me.
not having it. All the ladies love Monster Mack.
LLMM. Ladies love Monster Mack.
Steve Savage
Now
has me.
this is where Steve Savage messed up.
Exactly.
He took his time.
Yeah, yeah.
And now,
Oh! What is going on here?
Mac.
Is that the lower inner thigh?
No, Mac, you're biting him on his dick. That is a straight up
Whoa.
Steve Savage dick bite.
That's very effective training number 1.
I have a picture of that.
When in doubt,
I have a picture of that.
the
Did
dick
you know
bite.
that?
Do you?
Yeah. It's you, and it looks like you're blowing him. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No, there is something
Whatever
wrong
you
with
and
that.
Steve Savage want to do in your own
No,
personal
no,
time is
absolutely.
fine. But this is a professional wrestling show. There's
You know,
kids in the crowd.
Sometimes I'm known for the ass bite. to do for the kids. For the kids.
You for sure. I've seen you bite so many asses.
I bite an ass for the kids.
I've
but
only ever seen you bite one dick. And it was right here.
What in the hell was I thinking, Training Boy?
I don't know. That's why I asked. Like, where was I when you guys were calling this nonsense?
Where were you indeed?
I would have came over and been like, come
I
on.
could have used you nicking that axe.
Come on, guys.
Dick bite.
Get out of here with this.
MMA fighting? No, that's no good. That ain't going to
Yeah,
work.
we're going to cut the MMA fight. We're going to cut the dick bite. Actually, you know what? Double down on the dick bite. We're doubling down.
But we're definitely keeping the Steve Savage
Old
walking the
school.
ropes, old school style.
Old school. He's wearing MMA gloves. He's wearing leather pants.
Oh! Turn it into a not quite so DDT.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, it's over. You see the last minute kick out there.
Yeah. Just complete disrespect. He kicked out at 3.
Now, thankfully, I was joking. I wasn't trying to try very hard in this match. Or was I training one? But either way, it went down with some emphasis. You're calling
Yeah,
it.
I'm like,
You
hey,
say,
man,
what
that
the
was-
hell were you thinking, dude?
Nah.
That's my bad luck creeper pants. My Devil's Reject.
Do you still have those?
I think I do. Oh, there it is.
There it is. He finally hit
Nailing
that.
that spinning back fist.
I just watched it happen. I should have like double leg took him down or something.
And then I burned my MMA gloves after this match.
Did you?
And I washed my mouth
No,
out
you
multiple times.
definitely didn't burn your MMA gloves because I remember putting them on at your house
You
and like
see-
peppering you up with them.
You see me still selling the crotchal area. Wait, oh, he had me rocking and reeling on the ropes. That's why training number 1.
All right, bud.
Well, there it is. Well,
All right, bud.
that was your singles match, your least
Yeah.
favorite singles
My
match.
least favorite singles match.
And that was my least favorite singles match, which you can clearly tell why.
2 entirely different reasons, right? I was upset because I didn't get to go out there and like have a match.
Yeah.
And you were upset because you bit that dude's dick.
Yeah, absolutely. That was not a good idea. I regret it to this very day.
Do you?
I do, training number 1, and I was hoping to never watch that match, but now it's on the internet.
I
so-
feel like we're going to watch this match at least 5 more times in the Mack
multiple
Cast.
times. Oh no, that ain't good at all. I don't like it, and I don't wear MMA gloves anymore.
Let me
It's
ask.
been a long time, a very long time.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes, that's what we're here for.
What was your favorite part of that match?
Oh God, I think getting pulled over by the police at the end. Of
No.
the show.
During the match. During the match. Not when we. Not when we explained to the police that there was masks, tape, and baby oil in the trunk.
There was a stolen belt as well.
There was a stolen belt. Not when we explained that to the police and everything's okay. I mean, what was your favorite part of that match?
Okay, well, I'm gonna after answering that question, I'm gonna ask you that question
About my Spanish
before
tape
we
match?
watch
I already answered. It was the entrance.
the entrance. Yeah.
That was not your favorite part.
No,
You
that's
can't
not
take
my favorite
answer.
part. I think my favorite part was bouncing up and down on them ropes. You know what I mean?
Right in the doing the up. Okay.
I was trying to nail that karate kick. You seen it coming?
That was pretty cool. I've
gosh.
never seen you do a step-up kick before that or after that.
Yeah, and that's probably why I never did it again after that one.
Reasonably.
Because I found myself in this situation
Reasonably so.
where I was bouncing up and down on them ropes. That was probably my favorite part. You know what I mean? Selling it afterwards. You know, the whole like my favorite part was when all the indie
Why are
guys
you yelling at me?
jumped in
Pointing
the
in my
ring
face.
afterwards.
No,
that's what happened.
That wasn't during that match because
That was
Chuck
during
Morris.
your match.
So
Yeah,
Chuck Morris was the referee. It wasn't during my match either. It had to have been during a separate match that wasn't either of ours.
You know, Trenny, it's really hard to find a favorite part of that match, to be honest with you.
You know what my favorite part is?
What?
Take a
Biting
guess.
the dick?
Biting the dick, yeah, for sure. You biting his dick in the match. Oh man,
It did
unbelievable.
damage, though. It did lots of damage.
Now, we're gonna take a look at probably our least favorite tag team match, right? Like,
Yeah, absolutely. Does it have something to do with Showcase Pro Wrestling?
it does, but that doesn't make. I mean, we had some great matches at Showcase.
Yeah, but we also had some stinkers.
we
We got the Showcase Black Hot Surprise at times training.
the Black Heart Surprise was a bane of my existence for a couple of years there.
Right.
And right now, we're going to take you back to 2012. You didn't finish
that was the end of the world.
Oh, my God. You didn't finish that shot?
No, I did half and half.
Is there any left, or is it all gone?
We can do another. The main event shot.
Yeah, the main event shot. I mean, we got to
Look
do
it
a
up.
main event French wine
Right
shot.
now, the main event French wine shot.
Now, for those who don't know, there is not enough for 2 shots in there.
Oh, yeah, there's totally enough. One for you. A little for me.
What is going on here? You just gave me a sip of whiskey.
Mine's about yours. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm going to take yours and I'm going to pour it into
A little
mine.
for me.
There you go.
There you go.
Now, for the people that don't know, Chris Blackheart is the promoter of Showcase Pro Wrestling.
Right.
And we have a thing called the Blackheart Surprise.
Surprise!
Which has kind of rolled into its own thing outside of us saying it, which I think is great. But it's when you would show up to a Showcase show and you never know who you're going to wrestle, especially at those Woonsocket shows. And you'd roll in, and Chris would have the blackboard set up in the basement, and he would just write down a bunch of random names and eventually kind of piece together a card. So I called it the Blackheart Surprise. A little bit over here, a little over here, a little over here.
Making the mess.
Making the mess.
Making
yes.
the mess, training number 1.
And most of the time, Mac, that Blackheart Surprise was not it wasn't like a birthday party. Everybody, it was more like a surprise, like, hey, you knocked that bitch up. You know what I mean? Like, not a great surprise.
Not a great surprise.
Not a great surprise. So we're going to kick you all the way back to 2012 for what I like to think was a Blackheart surprise.
It's the end of the world, and we know it.
I don't know what you're talking about. It was the end of this match.
2012, you know that movie where everyone died?
I did not see that movie because it looked dumb as hell.
Because of the
dog.
mines. The mines calendar.
The what?
The mines calendar.
Are you talking about the Mayans?
The mines.
Like exploding mines?
No,
or
the miners. You know what I mean?
no, not
They-
miners. Children?
Yeah,
What
they
are you
were
talking
children,
about?
And they had hats and axe picks, and they were mines. And they
Oh, like
wrote
the
mines
miners,
calendar.
not miners, children, miners, like people
Absolutely.
working in the
And they
mine.
predicted the end of the
I'm gonna predict the
Mack
end of this.
Attack's good
I'm
matches.
gonna predict the end of this fucking sentence, and we're gonna check out Mack Attack taking on the Dirt Devils.
the
which
Dirt
is-
Devils.
What a name, right? They're named after a vacuum.
Two
And-
homeless guys, right?
And MIA, yeah, 2 homeless guys named after a vacuum, and the MIA taking on Mack Attack. What does MIA stand for?
Missing in action.
I'm gonna believe you.
There were 2 guys missing in action because they were played by multiple people. No matter who showed up, you know what I mean? They would just slap the mask.
Here we go,
And
Mac.
clothes on.
The MIA, and they appeared to be managed by your friend and mine,
Who is that?
Johnny Ray Justice.
Johnny Ray Justice wearing that chili pepper bandana.
So first off, he loved that chili pepper bandana, but second off, I think you loved it more.
I
'Cause
sure
you
did. He
put it
always
over
had it.
so much back then.
I would always say, bro, I love your chili pepper bandana. And he was always pretty happy about
And then
it.
what would he do? He would put it on specifically for you.
Well, the Dirt Devils coming to the ring. You just
No,
seen it.
Mack Attack's coming to the ring now, baby. I can hear that.
You can
Tech
hear the
9
music.
blasting through the speakers of the Showcase Home Arena.
Always keeping the fans hot at that Showcase Arena. Always
And by
into
hot,
it.
he means there's no fans, there's no air conditioning.
very sweaty.
It's like 92 degrees up in this bitch.
Yeah. You can see the sweat pouring down for the anticipation of Mack Attack, baby. Here we are, coming in hot
Oh, actually, I mean, like, we're over, baby. You know what I mean? Like,
with our manager, training number 9.
trainer number 9, I think he made his debut this night for Showcase.
Wrestling with Keanu, right?
We're getting interviewed during our entrance.
That's a surprise. That's a blackout surprise.
That's for sure a Blackout surprise.
What nonsense am I saying?
I'm listening to it and I can't tell.
I'm spewing some kind of nonsense, I'm sure.
We're gonna deal with them tonight. Is basically how you read it.
Wait a minute.
I never really understood why we let you do the talking.
You said I needed to work the practice.
Yeah, is that what it was? That sounds about right. Yeah, that sounds like something I would
You
say.
seem to be gripping Darth
You
Vader
seem to be-
helmet.
No, I don't. I mean, I'm wearing a Darth
No,
Vader helmet.
absolutely. That is a Darth Vader helmet I'm wearing. Not a German uniform. Not a German helmet from the Nazi era.
Era.
Nazi area.
I mean, I'm for sure wearing a.
No, wearing a Darth Vader helmet as well, Trainee number 1.
Yes, we're for sure
That
both
is-
wearing.
We're both in Darth
I mean,
Vader helmets.
I'm in a
Whoa,
I'm
this
in a
is
Darth
gone.
Vader helmet, and
Just like that.
you're in a stormtrooper helmet, but not the kind of stormtrooper from Star Wars.
Yeah, that's a Darth Vader helmet, Trainee number 1. Don't be silly, but we seem to have sacks of coins. We scouted the competition. We knew we were
Did you say
wrestling
sacks?
homeless-
Those are socks. That's a sock
No,
filled
that's
with
a
coins.
sack of coins.
That's a sock of coins.
That's a sack. A sack of coins, Trainee number 1, in a sock.
I think you're misunderstanding what's happening here.
Well, nonetheless, Trainee number 1, we knew we were wrestling homeless guys, so we thought we would bring sacks of coins with
Hold on,
us.
hold on. Who the hell is that referee?
Referee who?
I don't know. I just asked you.
I don't know. Let me get a good look at him. But there's me taking my Darth Vader helmet off. Clearly a Darth Vader helmet.
Yes, 100%. Who's that ref?
That referee is none other than. Oh, is that? Oh, you know that guy?
Yeah, Jimmy Johnson.
Jimmy Johnson.
Referee old Jim. I used to call him Jimbo in the locker room. but-
Jimbo. But nonetheless, we got the homeless hobos. Is that their name?
That's a better name than whatever the hell they
The
were
Dirt
called.
Devils.
The Dirt Devils, yeah.
2 homeless guys that graduated from the Showcase Pro Wrestling Training School.
The only reason they attended the pro wrestling training school is because Chris let them sleep in the back.
Yeah. A place to say shelter.
Yeah, they had some shelter.
Hear me out, gloating in front of the Showcase.
Was
fans.
there
They love it.
was there a hot dog place on that street?
Oh, wait a minute. They tried attacking us, but our clearly Darth Vader helmets stopped that nonsense.
What is happening?
Out they go. They went to go strike us behind our backs, but
I got the helmet back on. Throw it at him.
stopped
Oh, yep, I threw it at him.
it. Bounced off his head, but it was made out of plastic, so it didn't really hurt that much. We had
Whoa,
whoa,
Johnny
what's that guy's
Ray.
name?
What is going
Johnny
on
Ray
here?
Justice. He's feeling as hot as his pepper
Train him
bandana.
hit him with that sock. Hit him with that sock of coins. Oh, now they're taking our idea because,
Is it a sack or a sock?
it's a literal sock. It is a literal sock.
It's up to debate here. We are now. What's that guy's name? He was. The
That's
bum?
training number 1.
No, not you. The guy in the ring that I'm in with, locking up right now.
Zanuck?
He was Zanuck, but he was also known as the Bum.
Do you know that Sasha Banks loves him?
What? How does that make
Mercedes Moné?
How does that make
don't
sense?
know. I don't know. I can't figure it out myself, dude. But they're homies.
sense? Training one making shit up right
I'm not. Why? I have no idea.
Apparently, I wanted nothing to do with the Bum, so we got one of the men in action.
Oh,
Missing in
MIA,
action.
men in action. No, I like men in action better than.
You
They're
think
not
that's
missing.
better
They're
than
right
missing?
there. They're right there.
I thought the concept was they were fill-ins. You know what I mean? Whoever didn't show up would take the place of this.
Yeah, but the MIA was like very often the same 2 dudes.
Whoa, I'm feeling froggy here.
Yo, you're not froggy
Apparently.
enough. It's a good thing he moved away. Are you gonna moonsault to nobody?
Yeah, I would have moonsaulted the shit out of that guy if I would have caught it the first bounce.
If you wouldn't have slipped 3 times.
3 bounces and it's over, Training one. But instead, it turns into a straight-out brawl, throwing me out of the ring like a maniac.
Who's that under the mask?
I believe that Lador.
Is this lucha style? So you got thrown out and now
No tags allowed.
no
yeah.
tags. And now this idiot, Roger. Definitely not Roger Williams punching you in the back.
Not at all. No, we got both homeless guys in the ring with that straight-up Showcase Pro Wrestling Academy hip toss.
SPWA hip toss, baby. Who's filming? Is this Trevor filming? Because he's not doing
Very
very.
sloppy work from Trevor. You can't yell at him now, dude. It's been like 15 years.
You're not wrong.
I know you were thinking about it.
I thought about texting him, honestly. My phone's right here. I was going to shoot him a
Yeah,
text.
I wrote him with that
Like, what the hell, man, dude?
camera.
You didn't get that shot of Zanuck clotheslining.
Well, the hobo's doing some clean work, some dirty work.
Okay,
I
so
should
which
say.
one is the bum and which one is the hobo?
And I'm pretty sure the hobo is not the man in the ring that I'm about.
Okay,
to
so the
talk about.
hobo
That's
is
the
on
bum
the
in the
outside of the
ring.
ring. The bum is in the ring.
Yeah.
I think it's the opposite.
No, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but you don't know. You have no idea.
You know. Never thought of these guys ever again after this match.
I think about them all the time.
You see my classic Yankee Pro Wrestling headlock takedown training number 1.
That's a YPW Portuguese stallion.
Quit that shit about 20 years ago.
Way more than that, big guy.
25 years. Quit pushing it, all right? I'm still 19 years old.
Yeah, 19 years old in a 48-year-old's body.
Goddamn, I'm only 41.
Yeah, okay, sure you are, pal. These fans they're into it, man. They're excited to see you. They're excited to see us.
Drop down. Oh, Vader fat.
He hit you with the old Vader fat.
Almost got a 3 count out of me, but only a 2.
Is the bomb or the whole? He's wearing a Jane Silent
You know.
Bob shirt. Yeah.
There it is.
Saito suplex on his dome piece.
That's what you get for fucking around, you know what I'm saying? Here I am. Gonna hit the official moonsault.
Oh, no, Vader bomb.
Speaking of the Vader fat, the little Vader fat, my own training number 1.
Dude, you're in the best shape of your life right here. I know what you're talking about. Dude, look how slender you are.
Sure, look, I still look that sexy. You tell me?
I didn't say you didn't look that sexy. I said you didn't look that
Look
slender.
at some tag team maneuvers, double elbow. Here it is.
Yeah, get out of my fucking way, kid.
It seems like I was trying to go for the dive-in headbutt.
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
were like, oh, dude, I'm trying to do a move here. Get the hell out of the ring.
Oh, man.
You know, I'm starting to see why this is one of our least favorite wrestling matches.
Dude, it's
Training number 9, not even in his red mask.
you know what's wild to me? Is he?
Oh! Pretty well executed.
That's not bad. I did a hell of a leg lariat for a guy who's like 5'8".
There you slapping
Oh
pigeons.
man, just slap those guys.
And then you tagging
Oh
me in.
man, yeah, you get the repercussions. I'm gonna slap them. You go deal with it.
There we go. Here it is, the Russian leg sweep.
That's a French leg sweep if I've ever seen one.
French style. That seemed to really hurt him, Kingdom One. He's in legit pain, and I am regging that bad boy.
Dog, you look so thin here, and I look exactly the same.
It's the jersey. Who knows
Is
what you
it?
look under that jersey?
Is it? Yeah, nobody
My
knows,
guess
right?
is freaking ripped.
I'm jacked as hell, dog.
Goddamn jacked. But it's about to end right now because I got him in the Saskatchewan squanch.
That's first off. Yeah,
that's not what that's
you
called.
got him. You got him in the Saskatchewan squanch. You're right.
Yeah, absolutely. I invented that move. I named it. No,
A very
done.
casual tag there. And I
I'm
just
like,
boom, boom.
Right,
boom.
I'll slap in a little bit of that, a little bit of that. I'm done, dude. I don't want any more of this match. Now, would you say at this
What
point,
is happening? I'm going to say at this
all
point, I'm
mayhem
like
is broken loose? All sense of what we called in the back is probably not taking place.
I don't
anymore.
remember talking about much beforehand, if I'm being honest. Like, I mean, I feel like at this point in the game, we're like, hey, you're wrestling the bum, the hobo,
Yeah.
and MIA.
Two
We're like,
of action,
cool.
guys. Yeah, let's do it. Showcase Surprise 101 right here.
and if
Ow! Contact team action. That means you want nothing to
hit
do
him with the old bushwhacker.
You know what that means, Shinnon?
Oh, big matrix elbow.
That means I'm done. I'm done with this dude.
Oh,
I want out.
Big tag.
Big tag indeed, and I'm coming hot with all kinds of shit. Like, who knows what I'm doing at this point?
I have no idea, if I'm being honest.
I'm just throwing it to the wind.
What?
Hitting that big neck breaker.
Neck breaker.
Goodness, that has to be a 3 there. No. Apparently, the Men in Action guy just, like, punched the referee. I don't know what that was. Did you see that?
It appears that the men in action have not done much since the
No.
beginning of this match.
Not at all. But who would you prefer to work with if you had to pick?
The men in action.
The Men in Action or the
absolutely.
hobos? The Dirt
No,
Devils,
the men
right?
in no.
That one guy like Jay and Silent Bob. Oh!
Just because we like the same comedy movies doesn't mean I thought he could fucking work.
Yeah, but did you see that poor attempt of getting myself out of there?
Are you eliminated? No.
A very poor attempt of trying to get myself out of the ring there. Not going high enough with that flying elbow. I might be hurt.
Well, I'm glad training number 9's out there to check on you, bud.
Well, shit's only about to get better, training number 1, because now we got the men in action and the Daredevils.
Should we even?
facing off.
I guess this is part of the match we were in, right?
Right.
Making it part of like the reason why this is one of our least favorite matches.
Yeah.
But like I don't know. I feel like it's just cheating, right? Like we're not even in this shit.
Well, I erased this match from my memory, to be honest with you.
If I'm being honest too, I had no recollection of this match until
But
we
then
started
we went deep in the match.
we started like scrolling through old matches to see like,
Oh,
hey,
God.
what really sucks here? Let's
Yeah.
check that out.
This has to be as is. You see it on display with that shitty ass headlock.
I'm not really sure if I mentioned it before, but you see this sweet ass microphone?
Yeah, your mic. We all know that you have a sweet ass mic, and I have a mediocre
It's
20-year-old mic.
It's attached. Your mic literally says Radio Shack on it. Like if you
There it is.
oh!
I'm swinging the sack like a maniac. That's how you take these dudes out. What's in there? A sack of coins, training number 1. A small sack inside of a sock. It's a sock inside of a sack.
It's a sack inside of a sock inside of a bag.
What do we got here? Coins for everyone.
Just throw a handful of change at the wall.
I sure did, and it seemed to have distracted the homeless hobos.
Out goes MIA number 1 and
Trade lock. Oh, there it
double
is.
back suplex.
The Dirt Devils distracted by collecting the coins. They're going out for a nice meal tonight as we took down the MMAs in a very mediocre match from Mack Attack.
I don't even know if I would use the term mediocre for that
I like
one,
to
big
think
guy.
that was mediocre at best.
Mediocre at best for sure, right?
Absolutely.
So we threw a
As you
handful
see-
of change at the.
Yeah.
Okay.
They collected
Okay.
about $250 training number 1.
All right. We're gonna.
They had a nice meal as we celebrate the Showcase Pro Wrestling.
2012. That's $2. That'll get you at least 2 double cheesies. You know what I mean on the road. Bro.
You know, shenanigans at Showcase Pro Wrestling from Mack Attack was the thing to do. You know what I mean? It was the place
Oh
to be.
yeah, for sure.
That's
We
how
were
we-
like.
That's how we hooked in the fans, treating everyone. We always had a little bit of surprise.
And I mean, thank you obviously to Chris for letting us just act like idiots all the time.
Chris Blackhawk.
Blackheart, thank you for letting us just be idiots.
Absolutely.
Because it really helped us, like, scoop up your fans and make them buy our T-shirt.
And getting used to the Blackhawk surprise. You know?
Who's that? Who am I talking to?
You seen it 101 right here.
I'm
in
shaking
person,
hands with-
Blackhawk surprise.
Oh, that's JT Dunn. That's Vernon Somoza. That's JC. Oh, damn, dude. There's a bunch
lovely
of...
lady that I'm kicking it to.
Yeah, you're kicking it to the ladies. I'm trying to get us booked somewhere.
I gave her my number. She never called back. Training.
Yeah, she called me instead.
God, that was like 15 years ago.
She's still calling, baby.
The Showcase fans loving some Mack Attack action. You know, we're always, if we're ever booked in the Showcase surprise, at least we try to bring some entertainment to the table.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt, that's the entertainment factor that kept Mack Attack alive during this era because it wasn't the wrestling. I'll tell you that.
Sure, it wasn't.
It was not the wrestling. Those were our 3 least favorite
Bang.
matches of all time, dude.
Out of the 3, which one do we hate the most? It was
I
definitely.
mean, it's for sure not you biting Steve Savage's dick.
It was a dick bite.
No way.
No.
No way. I'm voting my match with El Diablo Spanish Dave.
And
El Diablo Spanish Dave.
I'm voting the dick bite. Absolutely, training 1.
So 0 votes for the terrible tag match?
It still had the entertainment factor to it.
Where?
We had funny helmets.
Oh, yeah, we wore funny hats. We threw
swang down
change.
sacks with coins
Yeah, yeah.
And socks.
Yeah, but what about the actual wrestling of the match?
Yeah, well, sometimes the Showcase surprise doesn't really cater to the wrestling aspect at times at Showcase.
Well, it obviously did not that evening.
Not at all, training one, but there it was. The 3 least favorite matches of Mack Attack. And Mack Attack's back, baby, along with the Mack Cast.
I'm not. I mean, I guess we're back, right, for one match.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know if I wouldn't say that we're back.
But if we're not back, the Mack Cast is back for sure, baby.
The Mack Cast is definitely back. We're going to try to bang this shit out for you guys every week with some kind of different,
funny, ridiculous
different nonsense
videos.
every week.
Absolutely.
Are we gonna have like guests and stuff like we did back in the day? Are we
I
gonna...
don't know, Geronimo, but I know for sure I will not be biting any more dicks. No more dick bites. That's the end of it.
Hold on.
It's over.
Hold on. Like
That
what?
shit's
No.
buried. We're burying it deep.
No, hold on. Like what percentage would you say that it's not gonna happen? Like 100%?
Like 100%.
No way, dude.
I will no longer be
No
biting
way.
That is not.
I've seen you bite at least 2 dicks
What
since
the
then.
hell are you talking
In
about?
real life. IRL, in real life.
That's not in my arsenal anymore. It's gone.
That's why I said in real life.
It's as gone as the MMA gloves, my friend.
So not that gone like in your drawer, just talking to you like the Green Goblin mask.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
put me
right,
on.
right. Like,
Punch up.
Bite the dicks. Bite the dicks. You need to bite more dicks. No, it ain't happening.
All right.
Never again. But what I will tell you is happening.
Yeah.
Is me and you, my friend, Mack Attack, for possibly one of our last matches ever.
Probably my last match ever.
To the future.
Maybe not yours. You got a little more like that passion
Oh.
of that, like the yab and zab. But
A little
man,
bit of French wine. I'm feeling pretty good.
my bones hurt, dog.
Loosey goosey.
But I'll tell you right now, Scott
Tell 'em.
Levesque,
Tell 'em.
Scott Levesque, the Bitter Club.
Yeah.
They have pissed me off
Oh.
beyond repair.
Throwing our belt in the trash. Ruining our promotion. Being freaking awesome. Being damn jacked. Being a great pro
Yeah,
wrestler.
what the
on
hell's
our
his
show.
problem?
Oh, wait.
He's damn jacked.
Yeah,
he's
right.
a great pro wrestler,
Still in
and he's
good
on
shape.
reunion wrestling
Right,
shows.
right,
What
right.
the hell is your problem, dog? We're trying to
goddamn.
have fun with you reunion wrestling, and you're over there like, you know,
Being
super
bitter.
pro wrestler,
Yeah,
bitter
damn bitter.
guy. You're a grizzled vet. We get it, Scott Levesque. We get it.
So we're stepping in the ring because we guaranteed the Mack Attack fans that we were going to step in the ring one more time for the
I did
fans.
not guarantee anybody
You
that.
did. Last show, you
I-
said it on the mic. It's
I
official.
I did say it on the mic.
So start stretching, my friend, because
The
we're
last
gonna be
time
in
we
it.
had a comeback, I had a broken rib,
Yeah,
and
right.
you forced me to come back.
And I'm doing it all over again.
I don't have a
Trainer
broken
Boy.
rib this time, so Scott Levesque, you better watch out.
The fireworks are exploding because the celebration continues after July 4th with the July 5th Stars and Strikes Mack Attack versus the Bitter Club, baby.
That's
We're
right,
back.
July 5th, 369 Hope Street at the hall whose name I cannot pronounce because it's very, very Portuguese. Some call it the Portuguese American Hall, 369 Hope Street. And it's going to be Mack Attack and Richie Rich
Oh, yeah.
taking on the Bitter Club.
The action doesn't stop because Reunion Wrestling has a full-packed, action-packed show for you July 5th.
Never
It's
mind
going
that
down.
bullshit, Mac. I'm not putting over anybody else's stuff.
What?
They can do their own
Just us.
promos. I'm talking about our match right now.
Yes, sir.
Scott Levesque, who has literally been nothing but a headache to us since
Been
the
a
first
goddamn
Reunion
pain in
Wrestling
my
show.
ass.
Ray Ranson, the reason Reunion Wrestling exists, who shows no credit to us at all.
Where's my credit,
And
bro?
goddamn Sean Candido, he's been talking shit about us since we were teenagers.
Yeah, we're taking it way back to the
Spotlight
wrestling
days.
Spotlight days. Screw you for that, pal. It wasn't us prank calling you this whole time.
It was goddamn Fat Nick.
It
All
wasn't
right.
us. It might have been us once and twice.
Yeah, maybe 1 or 2 times.
But it wasn't us the majority of the time.
So that happens July 5th, folks. Check out the link on the screen or in
And
the
get your tickets
description.
to our
Get some
action-packed
tickets. It's gonna be dope.
wrestling show.
We have a lot of nonsense going on that day. I like to consider reunion wrestling chaos.
Chaos, yes. That's a good
And
word for
comedy.
it. Comedy.
So
like
it's
that, baby.
you never know what's gonna happen. It's gonna be funny. It's gonna be wild. It's gonna be entertaining. It's gonna be in your face. Check it out.
And they
Reunion
rhyme.
Wrestling, July 5th. Stars and Strikes, folks.
Chaos and comedy.
Chaos and comedy. They don't rhyme, but they both start with C for sure.
For sure, Training One. Well, thank you for watching and checking out the newest addition to the Mack Cast.
I was gonna say this isn't like a new show, right? We don't like.
New.
I mean, it's a new
out.
episode, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
But it's still a Mack Cast, baby.
The Mack Cast is back, baby, and in your screens and in your ear holes.
So if you got any ideas about shit you want us to watch,
Yeah, right,
somebody you
right.
want us to talk to,
Yeah,
drop
yeah.
that in the comments.
If you
and,
want to send me $5 on Venmo,
if you want to send him $5 on Venmo,
I would like that very
send me a
much.
message, and I'll have you send me $5 instead.
then he'll share it with me, right?
Yeah, I'll give you $1 or 2.
Hey, Mack Attack fans, thank you so much for watching the Mack Cast. That was our Worst wrestling matches we've ever had. Trainee.
Top 3 worst Mack Attack matches of all time, Mack.
Let's not do that again.
No, I mean, I definitely don't want to. I don't want to have any of those matches again.
You know, but what I do want to have
What's that?
is these fans just like and subscribe this video.
Are we wrapping up? Are we done?
Is that a both? Do they like and subscribe?
You can like or subscribe,
Yeah.
but you can also do both. I mean,
That man knows. That man knows.
is that a Beyond the Mat reference?
Sure is, buddy. Once again, thanks for watching, guys. I'm Monster Mack.
I'm Trainee number 1.
And you guys have a great like and subscribe.
Gang shit.